Hey, it's Birdman for Birdman on the Mountain, and this is another Your Vote 2018. I've got with me now Mrs. Wendy Rogers. How are you?
Hey, it's great to be here, Birdman. I'm actually talking to you from Sedona. I flew in here yesterday in my Cessna 182, and I'm headed out in 3 hours to Window Rock.
Okay, we're going to do kind of a quick interview because you've got to hold your phone to do this. You've been in and out of the area actually quite a few times. I saw you during the Derby Down the Deuce at Sholo Days. You were in for another event as well over at the Sholo Cafe. Talked to a bunch of people that were over there. But we just want to give you an opportunity to talk about the position you're running for and what the election is that you're looking at right now.
I'm running for the United States House of Representatives. This is Arizona's 1st Congressional District. This is a huge district, just so everybody understands. This goes from the Grand Canyon all the way down to Tucson. It covers 60% of Arizona. It's the 10th largest U.S. congressional district in the country. And of course, I met you in the Snowflake Sholo area. As I've been there many times, I'll be there this weekend for Pioneer Days, and I'll be flying into Taylor with my airplane for that. But I want to go to Congress to flip this district. This is held by a Democrat, Tom O'Halloran. He is in his first term. He's a weak, ineffective legislator. President Trump won this district, and so this is an anomaly. This is a situation where we have a Democrat in the congressional seat, but President Trump won the district. So I'm going to flip this from Democrat to Republican so I can go to Congress, serve my country again, and help President Trump. We need to build the wall. We have to cut spending. We have to end sanctuary cities, protect our veterans, support the Second Amendment, defund Planned Parenthood, and finally, restore our military. I'm a fifth generation, a career military officer. My husband and I each served 20 years in the Air Force. I was privileged to have been one of the very first women pilots in the Air Force. I flew the big, heavy C-141 jet transport, and that's why I have the skill that I bring to bear on being able to fly around the district and get into places that an ordinary congressional candidate might not be able to reach, like the Navajo Nation, for example. And so this is how we minister to the voters and how we will serve constituents in the future. I will come to you. I don't expect you to come to me. This is a very, very big district. And we have very few veterans in Congress today. Fewer than 18% now of congressional members have had any military service. That is why we have problems in the VA. That is why we have airplanes falling out of the sky. So I want to serve again.
Very good. Now, talk to me a little bit about the fact that you're able to get around. You don't really have a campaign office. It's sort of like your airplane, so you carry it with you, and that's been a key thing that you've talked about that you bring to the table as far as interacting with people.
Yes, I'm a nimble, mobile congressional candidate, and as such will be so as your congresswoman. My office is my car or my aircraft. We have two homes. We have one down in the Phoenix Valley, which enables me to get to the southern parts of the district, which are down in Pinal County and Pima County. And then we have a home in Flagstaff from which I spring to get to the northern parts of the district. We also own property here in Sedona. So we had a great event last night here in Sedona, heavily attended. You would think, well, maybe there aren't very many Republicans in Sedona. We have a lot of Republicans in Sedona. And so this is where I go, everywhere, all the time, and I'll be on the road for the next several days.
Also, if people want to know more information or want to interact with you, or if they have other questions, obviously they can see you in person, like you just said, you're going to be at Pioneer Days in Taylor. But elsewhere, how do they get a hold of you? What's the best ways to interact, Facebook and website?
I'm really easy to remember. This is how you remember me. Wendy, like the hamburgers, W-E-N-D-Y, Rogers, like Roy Rogers or Mr. Rogers, ROGERS .org, WendyRogers.org. is my website. On Facebook, it's easy to remember because it's facebook.com/Wendy Rogers Arizona, all spelled out, Wendy Rogers Arizona. We have had wonderful traction on Facebook. That's really our modus operandi. We use that to communicate with folks individually and as groups when we let our information out on the events. And we're very state-of-the-art that way, very forward-leaning, and have a huge following. We have about 45,000 folks who follow us on Facebook, Wendy Rogers, Arizona.
Very good. Awesome. Hey, thank you, Wendy, for your time today. Appreciate it.
Thank you. It's wonderful. This is a great day to be an American. We want to make America great again. Please support our president and help me so I can go support him as well, wendyrogers.org. Thanks, Rob.
Thank you very much. Hey, this is it for this episode of 2018 Your Voice. I'm Birdman reminding you, go out and vote.